Hello, people that in the house are doing. I hope everybody's keeping safe. As it's very scary times in this country, and I'm sure as you can see, our neighbour Ireland in the UK has completely gone into lockdown. And that's very scary to see a neighbouring country going into lockdown, and this is very scary. There's a lot of Irish in the UK, especially in Liverpool areas like that. And just there's loads of people from this channel who actually watch from the UK, and we want to wish them, the best of health and I hope that we say keep safe and keep yourself well. It's a very tough time, especially when you have family over in the UK. So just keep yourself well, keep following the advice, and we get through this together. Because Ireland is the same as the UK at the moment in time. The two countries are both suffering very dearly, because of this coronavirus. But particularly, I just want to talk about Ireland, for a second, and I have people of Irish descent. They say we're children of a fighting race. We have hundreds upon hundreds of years of Celtic history behind us. We basically the fighting nation, I suppose you could call us. Which is what it says in the national anthem too. In English, we're children of a fighting race. That has no disgrace, and that's what it's translated into English in one of the rhythms of the national anthem. And it's called the Soldier's Song, in other words, too. At this time, we meet to be all soldiers. We meet to take on the bearing of this challenge, because it is a big challenge. We're facing. The two islands are both facing, the UK and Ireland are facing. And along with the rest of the world too. Ireland is, unfortunately, we've gone over 1,000 people that in 3 weeks, like God knows, 3 weeks we have 1,000 people who have to come, 1,225. They haven't spared, rich people. They haven't spared any, but they've hit every part of society. No matter if you're the rich person, no matter if you're the poor, the poor person trying to walk off the land, or the person in the high castle. It hasn't spared anybody. Claiborne, as we know, has the coronavirus, and obviously, I'm not a big fan of OT, I might as well say straight out, but I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy having the coronavirus. I just want to wish my whole family. She has 3 children, so I really hope she will get through this. She's very positive on it, so she will get through this, and obviously she took the right precautions before she got confirmed as having the coronavirus. But just want to wish her the best of health when I'm here talking, because I'm sure people know it's not the best to be isolated for 2 or 3 weeks. But I'm just saying to people, we're children of a fighting race. Our grandfathers, our forefathers, when there was back in the famine, like it was a genocide, we have to admit that. But there was little food in Ireland, there was little money in Ireland, there was little anything in Ireland. And there was so much diseases going around, so much everything going around. And you just wonder how Irish people lasted without toilet paper and all the rest of that. But we're strong. We're a strong breed of people. We're a strong breed of people. We are Celtic warriors, as they will call us, and Scottish people are really Celtic warriors. And we're a strong nation. Many countries have given up the fight with the coronavirus. They basically just went into lockdown. Ireland still still pondering on, still fighting on, which is, I thought we'd be in lockdown, and I might as well tell you, I thought last week we would have been in lockdown. But, we're facing into this week, and the government doesn't seem like it will lock down the country. But I don't know, was that a good sign? But that's just good to show you that, people are willing to fight on. People are willing to fight on. And it's hard. It's hard in businesses, and it's hard on people that are self-employed and everything. Because it's affecting every part of Irish society. And obviously, as I said, we are the fighting Irish. We can get through this. The same as every other country in the world, we can get through this. And of course we can get through this. But we need to listen to the advice, first of all. We need to know the symptoms too. I never talk about that much, but we need to know the symptoms, like a cough, a runny nose, a fever. In some cases there are fever, not in all cases. It reacts differently, just to say, to some people, especially young people. Young people might not even know they have it. Because they are carriers. They're called carriers, and they carry the virus, and they could spread it to your mother, their mother and father. That's why they closed the schools, because it wouldn't affect young people that much unless you have an underlying health issue. Obviously, it does affect some young people. It does. I'm not going to say it doesn't. But it generally affects people that have better has stronger immune system. Now for young people, obviously young people have strong enough immune systems to cope with any virus or any anything. But just what they say, we are a fighting nation. We are very, very strong. We're very strong people. And the Irish spirit is still not gone. You see people on the internet, singing from the balconies, and you see the thing actually in Carpentown has actually gone viral. And I think it was a 100-year-old woman singing Grace from a window. It just goes to show you, on our birthday, it just goes to show you, that we're still not broken. Our spirit's still not broken. And long may that continue. Long may that continue. And obviously we have to stay open minded at this time, because you never know what tomorrow can bring. This could all go away tomorrow. Imagine that. That'd be brilliant. But there would be a virus. Not a virus. A vaccine or something like that soon. Going by the United States government and everything. Possibly will. They probably have, like I say, every scientist in the world, let's be honest, is working on this right now. From every country, they're working on this. So we should get something. We have to get something, but it's a terror. And just this last note, and I keep going on and on and on. But it's a terror nowadays in 2020. That we haven't. All the modernization, the technology, and all the medical upgrades. It's the 1900s and the rest of that. That we couldn't deal with this, I suppose, before it got worse. And it's mad. It's mad to think. That's just mad to think that we're in such a modern age that we can't cope with the virus. It's just something to think about, man. Take a fortune. Be safe. Keep yourself safe. Follow the advice and subscribe for more. And bye.